Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I'm here again with some very instructive rapid chess games. I'll be taking some challenges from viewers. So if you're watching, you want to play me, send me an unrated challenge. And just make sure the challenge is 10 minutes and unrated and we have a game going. And I'll also be playing in the chess.com community Freestyle Friday, which will be starting in about 2 hours time. Before the challenge starts coming in, let's quickly do a warm-up game. Let's do a warm-up blitz game. Okay, I have the French defense advanced variation. I like to strike on the center of the board this way. And this is a very useful pawn break in the French defense. I'm looking at just playing a simple waiting move like this. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Very useful pawn breaks in the French defense. Okay, so let's go for this. Can I play? Yes, you can play. Yes, you can play. Just send a challenge. Just send a challenge. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. Now this bishop is a very sad bishop. That bishop is a very sad piece. Let's go here. My position looks somehow. Position is not looking too pretty. Let's go here. A move like this also comes to mind. I'm looking on playing a move like this as well. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. All right, let's go here. It's not like I could get away with capturing here, because the moment I capture, your opponent can play a move like this and the evil rook is just infiltrating. Hello, welcome to the channel. DJ Nyang. Joseph, I wanna play you, just send challenge. After this game, just send challenge. Just send challenge. Move like this comes to mind. Let's go here. Do we castle here? Or is castling there begging for trouble? Maybe not castling is also begging for trouble. So let's go here instead. What if my opponent launch forward this way? I think I can capture this way. And after the trade, I can go capture here. So that's something I can do. All right, let's go for this file. I'm looking on playing a move like this, except I'm not seeing what I gain with that. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Just trying to put pressure on this piece. But I think opponent captures here, and after the trade, maybe their bishop is getting here. Okay, let's go here. I'm looking at grabbing this pawn. That's one. I see my opponent playing a move like this, and I'm looking at just playing this, putting pressure here. Why this is also under attack. This is under attack. And this is under attack. That is the interference tactic. Okay, a move like this seems to solve all my opponent's problems. I would love to play a move like this. Let's go here. A move like this is coming to mind. So let's see how my opponent handles this. If this knight moves away, I think I can play a move. Okay, not like that. That will be defended this way. I was thinking of maybe playing a move like this, and if opponent captures, okay, I think I can play a move like this, and if opponent captures, I'm able to capture here, but maybe they move the knight somewhere else. Whoopsies. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I missed that. My goodness. Oh, how did I miss that? I think I should have just captured something here. But if I had captured here, I believe my opponent can capture here. And I'm losing. What about capturing there? It also doesn't really do much for me. Alright, let's go here. Okay, so now I'm lost. And now I am completely lost. Alright, let's go back here. I wanted to grab this pawn, but the moment I capture the pawn, opponent has moves like this. And this knight is not really looking too good here. Let's maybe play a move like this. Looks like I have some time advantage here. Is it going to be enough? Also, a move like this is coming to mind. Opponent might launch forward this way. Do I feel like just grabbing here? I'm down material, so what I'm trying to do now is flag my opponent. Because what else can I do? What else can I do? Wow. I really don't have a move. Let's go here. Okay. Now we have this. Just maybe the position is no longer too sad. A move like this, I'm just going to grab this piece. A move like that. I want to grab here. That's a move. This is a move as well. Let's go here. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Position is completely lost. That's a move that wins material if opponent is not paying attention. I also have a few seconds time advantage. I check here, I grab here. Opponent might be looking at that. Let's see how what opponent plays here. Oops. Now I'm grabbing material. Oh, now I'm back in the game. Wanted to say now I'm winning, but not really. Not really. Okay, now I'm grabbing another material. I'm grabbing another piece here, pawn here. What if we go here, check? Opponent plays, I play a move. That's looking risky. Let's go here. I'm threatening to just give a check here. And let's go here. A check here and a check here. Let's go here. If opponent captures, I think I have moves like this. Let's go. I'm playing this not too well. Ooh, repetition. That was repetition. That was fast. That was draw by repetition. If you want to play me, just send an unrated 10-minute challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated, please. We have the French defense. We are playing Joseph. We have the French defense on the board. Chess is tactics. Welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. The tactical guy. And the French defense, whenever you can capture here, is usually good. So let's see how opponent handles this. Okay. Opponent is going full trading mode. A move like this comes to mind, but that's just going to be offering my opponent a free piece. I'll be offering my opponent a free piece, so I cannot do that at the moment. I'm looking at going here next. Probably playing a move like this, but a move like this, I'm not seeing what I gain with. A move like this comes to mind. Maybe opponent hops in here, or we are hopping into. What if I just go here, try to put pressure on this pawn? Go here, try to put pressure on this pawn. A move like this comes to mind then. Alright, let's do this. Opponent is going to push this pawn forward, be my guess. That is what I'm simply saying. Hey, can I play you? Yes, you can play me. Just send a challenge. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. Just make sure challenge is unrated. If I go capture here, opponent can pin me this way. So you always want to watch out for all of that. Even if my opponent pins me, I think I can play a move like this and I should be able to get away from the pin, but it is unnecessary. So let's grab here. Let's go here with the queen. If opponent captures here, oops. Oh, I think opponent has a nice tactic there. I think opponent has a nice tactic. There. This is called an in-between move. Opponent can capture here, simply removing the defender of my queen. And if I go capture here, I simply lose my queen because my queen is no longer defended. And okay, opponent doesn't do any of that. I wanted to say by the time I play something else, opponent, and by the time, let me explain. Opponent captures here. That's removing the defender of my queen. So my queen is no longer defended. And if I decide to capture here, I lose my queen. And if I decide to capture here, instead of capturing here immediately, opponent can capture here with check. And after I capture, then they capture the queen. And that is just going to restore the material balance. Let's go here. Hi there. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Good to see you here. And how do we respond here? How do we handle this? I don't want to trade queens, but opponent is likely going to hit me with a move like this. What are we even doing here? A move like this, opponent is just going to capture here. What are we even doing here? Let's go here. I think we are going to see a trade very soon. I think opponent is threatening to capture here. And after the trade, play a move like this and I'll be losing my bishop. So let's just go away from that. Let's step away from that. Always want to ask your opponent, or ask yourself, what is my opponent planning? Knight h4 is bad there. Yeah. Did I talk about knight h4? Knight h4. Was it in this game? Did I talk about knight h4 in this game? So I'm only up a pawn here. Position is crazy. Okay, opponent captures here. Let's open up this file. I'm also looking at just putting my king here. Although this is an end game and the center is kind of solid, I have a very solid center control. So maybe a move like this is not going to be bad. Opponent, oh, bruh. Opponent is saying I want to trade the bishop pair. Opponent is saying I want to trade the bishop pair. I want to make sure you no longer have the bishop pair. I can play a move like this to step away from it. I can do a move like this. But this is kind of a positional blunder, because by the time I capture here, you are not only going to be down a pawn, you are going to be down a pawn, and you are also going to be left with a very weak pawn structure. So this is just completely lost now. This is lost. This is just lost now. If I had gone for this pawn, okay, opponent cannot really defend it. If I decide to attack this pawn now, I don't see how my opponent is defending it, which is what I was talking about. Just positional blunder. Positional blunder. Okay, I see my opponent's plan here. Yes, I see my opponent's plan. All right, let's go here. Let's go attack this pawn. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. I think my opponent might play a move like this. Trying to say I'm not going to let that happen. If my opponent had played a move like this, when I attack the pawn is lost. So because my opponent played that, the pawn is not lost now. Pawn is not lost. Problem is my opponent has this square. Opponent has access to that square. You know something I want to play a move like this, but opponent is going to attack here. And if I go here, opponent is going to capture here. It's not something I really appreciate. Let's go up here next. Let's play this slow and steady. Also, a move like this comes to mind, just trying to put pressure on this other pawn. My bishop is not left with a lot of squares. If my opponent attacks my bishop, moving the bishop back comes to mind. But all right, let's go here. Let's say opponent attacks the bishop now. Let's go forward. So that when my opponent captures here, if they capture here, it doesn't come with check. If opponent attacks the bishop, I'm also looking at just playing a move like this. Wow. Missed that. I wasn't thinking about that. That's an elegant move. I really wasn't really thinking about that move. Can I play? Yes, you can play. Bro. Bro. What's that? Let's keep this defended this way. I'm not interested in losing the piece. I could capture here. The problem is that if my opponent captures here, opponent has access to this square. Oh, Guy is seizing the initiative. What is this? Okay, let's say we go here now. Opponent captures here. I'm really not handling this well. Let's lock in and try to play a decent game here. So now it doesn't look like we are playing something decent here. So opponent is no longer down a pawn here. This is looking good for opponent. Maybe opponent might be up a pawn. Maybe opponent might even go up a pawn. This is looking good. Okay. Opponent is going for okay, this would have been a better way to attack because I won't be able to defend if my opponent had attacked that way. But by attacking this way, I can easily defend from the side. But if my opponent had attacked this way, I won't be able to defend from the side. Wow. And grab here. Problem is if we had captured with the king, opponent has this move. Opponent has that move, which is just a dangerous move. Look at this pawn structure. That's a very, very weak pawn structure. Very weak pawn structure. All right, let's go here. Let's keep our pawns defended while we go attack something else. While we go feast on something else. Now my pawns can even start running. My pawns can start running. Opponent can play a move like this, but I'm just going to grab here. And I'm escorting my pawns. Oops, I forgot about that. The reason I pushed that pawn forward was actually to defend this. This guy actually gave me a game. I had to lock in. That was a good game from you. Let's make sure the game is unrated. Joseph, that was an amazing game from you. You played very well. Hey, you. Beating my fellow South Africa. The guy was giving me a game. Thought I was playing in 900. But it wasn't 900. I was playing well. I was playing well until started making blunders. That's one thing with low-rated players. They are actually capable of playing decent chess, but they're just not playing it consistently, which is why they are low-rated. But I want to play, just send a challenge. I'm taking challenges at random. So if you send a challenge, hopefully I just click on your challenge and we have a game. Okay, go away, evil bishop. What do we have here? Opponent is trying to delay this move for as long as they can. But I'm going to be patiently waiting. The moment my opponent move the bishop to any of these square, then I capture here. And I'm simply saying, bro, you're going to move the bishop 2 times. I also want to play a move like this first. So let's have this move first. Let's have that move down first. So the moment, okay, maybe opponent might push pawn 4, okay. Now I'm going to capture here. Opponent is going to be moving 3 times. Although I moved this 2 times, but I think I'm just going to develop it and move it to a better square. So I have no issues doing that. All right, let's go here. Maybe I should have just gone here. I think I should have gone there instead. Who's your favorite chess player ever? I wish I can say. Maybe I can say Magnus Carlsen. Guy is a strong player. That's not something I really give a lot of thoughts to. I won't lie. That's not something I just sit down and think, who's my favorite player? Is it Magnus? Is it Bobby Fischer? Is it Mikhail Tal? And what have you? That's not really something I actually spend a lot of time thinking about. So whatever I say here is just going to be some random reply. Not a reply you should take seriously. Okay, let's grab here. This my piece is actually sad. That's a sad bishop. If I can trade the bishop, I'm happy. Although I'm going to win this bishop. So let's go grab this bishop. Problem here is I would love to play a move like this, but there's an issue here. Opponent is going to play a move like this. So you always want to watch out for your opponent's moves. A move like this also comes to mind. Just trying to destabilize the center. Let's go here instead. I'm going to play a move like this. Kick this evil piece away. So let's see how opponent handles this. Go away. The move like this I'm looking at. I think I have no issues playing a move like this. So let's go here. If my opponent trades, good. My opponent doesn't trade, maybe a move like this and trying to put the bishop here. The bishop is a sad piece, but if I can put the bishop on this diagonal safely, the bishop won't be too sad anymore. Okay, now I'm considering this diagonal as well, but it just pins this. If I capture here, opponent is going to capture here. But at the moment, I'm setting up some tactic here. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. If my opponent captures here, I think I capture here and I have this open file. And also this is kind of an isolated pawn. Okay, I think, oh, for a moment I thought I would be getting away with a pawn. I thought I would be winning a pawn. All right, let's go here. Pushing pawn forward, not really. If opponent captures here, that's not something I think I do not want to see. I think I'm okay with that move because this will be a sad pawn. That will be an isolated pawn. And if opponent captures here now, I can just go capture here. And I'm just up a piece. So now I'm threatening to capture here. Now I'm simply just threatening to capture here. If opponent captures back, I think we can trade here. And after the trade, grab here. That's something we can do. If I go grab here, okay, it doesn't really work. But this is what I'm looking at doing. I think opponent made a mistake. The opponent cannot capture here. If you capture here, I can remove this defender of that piece and then capture here. So opponent cannot really capture there. Wow. That's exactly what opponent does. You cannot capture there. That's because after we capture here, we are just winning up. We are just picking up a free piece here. Oh, you just could not do that. You can't do that. Cannot do that. I feel like going to grab here, asking my opponent to capture here if they will. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Going to do this. This is completely lost now. Oh, and it was just a one mistake, which is why I always say, ask yourself, what is my opponent planning? If my opponent had maybe calculated for some minutes here, opponent would have realized they can't really capture here. And because if I'm going to capture there, remove a key defender, that's a removing the defender tactic. We remove a key defender of the knight, and when they recapture this way, the rook is not going to be defending the knight. So that will be a free knight to capture. Okay, let's go grab here. We have a pass pawn running. Evil pass pawn running. A move like this comes to mind. That's a move that does nothing. I'm just going to come back here. I have no issues. I have no issues on the board. Quay, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here again. I'm doing very well. Quiz Hamdan. Right, let's go here. A check here comes to mind, but a move like this, I'm okay with playing. I'm okay with just playing a move like that. I have a pass pawn that is taking me to victory. I have an evil pass pawn that is just going to take me to victory. In positions like this, if you're a beginner watching this, in positions like this, you need to find a way to just push your pawns. You need to start pushing your pawn. You need to create pass pawns and get those pawns rolling, because you're not just going to win. You're not going to win by just moving your pieces randomly. You want to overwhelm your opponent with your pass pawn, with your pawn. That's why in an end game, the rook and the bishop against a rook is actually a draw end game. Position is just equal. We are going for a gambit here. Let's play some goofy gambit. If you want to play me, send a challenge. Send a challenge. Bloon, welcome to the thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following the channel. Bloon Search T. Happy to see you here. We are going for a goofy gambit. Please, the challenge should be unrated, guys. I'm trying to get to 2300. I don't want to lose some random 16 rating points for no reason. I do not want to lose some 16 rating points for no reason. Just make sure your challenges are unrated. I subscribed. Good. Thanks for subscribing. Street Panda, if you want to play me, just send a challenge. Just send a challenge. Send a challenge. I'm taking the challenge at random. Just send challenge. Let's do this. I don't want my opponent hitting me with this pin. Let's go here. I wish this bishop would move to a random square. So I will have some Greek gift sacrifice. But although now I don't have a Greek gift sacrifice, even if this bishop is not here, because at the end of the line, opponent can play a move like this and just keep that square defended. So for now, the Greek gift sacrifice we do not have. En passant is not forced, so I do not have to go en passant. This something. Why am I doing en passant here? Why am I doing en passant here? If I do en passant here, it just allows my opponent moves like this, and my king is still on the center of the board. And when the king is still on the center of the board, you do not want to be opening up the board. So that's why I'm not doing en passant there. Okay, I see a lot of friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming, guys. Keep the friend requests coming. Opponent is thinking, think. All right. Let's go here. Oopsies. I really don't want to trade. This guy just wants to take this position into... This guy wants to turn this position into something else. Guy wants to trade everything and say, how are you checkmating me now? Let's go. Let's trade everything and go for a draw. Let's go here. Let's go there. I think the move just helps me develop my piece, I guess. Guys, if you are watching this stream, you are yet to smash that like button. Smash the like button already. Smash that like button like your rating points depends on it. Opponent wants to kill the position, but this is chess. This is chess. Good luck killing the position. That's one thing. Good luck. Opponent is saying if I can trade a lot of pieces, it should be easily winning, I guess. Or is it? Let's go here. This should be easily equal, not winning, not winning. Opponent seems to be fighting for some draw here. Opponent is fighting for a draw here. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Let's go here. Opponent captures here, I'm going to capture here. Let's see how opponent approach this position. Also, a move like this would have made more sense. Okay, but if I capture your opponent can always capture the bishop. And what if I play a move like this? I think then opponent can capture here, and this pawn might just become an isolated pawn. So we want to watch out for that. Okay, now I'm just going to capture here. I have an evil knight sitting on the center of the board. Although that's an evil knight that can be easily chased away. That's an evil knight that opponent can easily say, "Here, evil knight, stop being an evil piece in my part of the board." So let's see how my opponent handles this. Opponent has an open file towards my king, so that's kind of a file opponent is happy about. If opponent plays a move like this, I think I want to just finish my development with a move like this. And if opponent captures here, I just capture here, and that bishop is going to be a very strong piece. Maybe you should have saved the white elephant. You would have traded a rook for a bishop, but you have kept your strong bishop. That's a possibility. I actually thought about it, but it was just not necessary. I think it is unnecessary. I think it is unnecessary. I think I see what you are talking about, but I believe it's unnecessary. I want to find a way to get my bishop in, but that way I'm not saying. Okay, this my bishop is not really the strongest piece on the board, so maybe trading the bishop like this is not that bad. Just maybe. Opponent captures here, we recapture this way. Let me go back to the position I think this guy is talking about. I think it was in this position. Opponent is saying I should maybe just play a move like this. Just keep the bishop here. The bishop is actually a strong bishop here. Ask my opponent to capture here. And after the trade, I say I have a strong bishop and I have the bishop pair. But opponent is trying their best to kill the game. If your opponent is playing that way, you have to be careful. Your opponent might have some skill in actually trading everything on the board. So you want to be careful or you find yourself in a very terrible position. An opponent is doing a good job killing this position. Guy is playing some chess. Oh, Look at that. After forcing a draw, bro, what is that? After forcing draw. Look at what my opponent played. Hi, welcome to the channel. After forcing, okay, we are playing in 1900. Let's make sure the game is unrated. Okay, we are going to get the Von Hennig Gambit. Let's see how my opponent handles this Gambit. Although the engine is already calling this a mistake. Engine is already. The guy I just played against, that was an amazing game from you. You played very well. Although your style, as the higher rated player, I do not really appreciate your style, but that's a good game. You played very well. Wanted to keep pieces on the board, but you just find ways to trade the pieces, which is good. Looks like my opponent knows a thing or two about this Gambit. Nant has been handling this so far so good, maybe very well. Opponent might know a thing or two about the Gambit. Alright, Street Panda, I think I've seen your challenge several times. Just send again, I'll accept. Opponent is thinking already. Opponent is saying, what is going on? I guess opponent is out of theory, maybe. Maybe I've taken my opponent out of theory with my garbage move. Oof. Guys playing some chess. Bro, how are you so good? Stop being a good chess player, bro. Stop being a good chess player. And let me show you guys, there was an idea here. If my opponent had played some random move, I had the idea of just if my opponent had played some random move in this position, let's say my opponent had played a move like this, I had the idea of sacrificing here, lure the king into the square, then we capture this, and the pawn cannot capture because there's a pin on this pawn, and the pinned pieces only give you an illusion of defense. So guess we do not really have that. Let's go here. Looking at I'm just playing that move to connect my rooks, nothing too much. And once my opponent castles, this is a move I'm planning to play. That's a move we should be playing. Just take away my opponent's bishop pair. Play a move like this. This knight, this piece is kind of this pawn is kind of a soft pawn. This is a soft pawn. Do I capture here? Try to play a move like this. Problem is that the moment I play a move like this, opponent just captures here. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. So I cannot play a move like this, but I would love to play maybe a move like this. Just try to defend this pawn. Support the pawn with a pawn. So a move like this now comes to mind. At the end of the day, my opponent is still up a pawn. So I'm the one trailing behind. Scandinavian on the next opportunity. Yes, I will be doing that. The actual black. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the support. I would be doing the Scandinavian. Except my theory is not really good in the Scandinavian. I think I should okay, I was thinking of playing a move like this. It doesn't work. That's asking for trade. I do not want to trade. If I play a move like this, maybe my opponent is going to hit me with this move. There's one gambit in the Scandinavian that I got destroyed with. Opponent destroyed me with that gambit. One of the 2200 rated players I played against recently, it destroyed me with that gambit. The problem here is that you can see that this is what I already decided to play in my mind. I have already decided that, okay, on the next move, I'm going to be playing this move in my mind. But it's always good to reevaluate the position at every point in time, because while I was calculating earlier, I do not think this move is a bad move. I don't think it's a bad move. But now the move is a bad move if I play it, because if I play a move like this now, opponent just captures here. Opponent just plays a move like this, not capture. Opponent plays a move like this, and notice something. That square is not defended by a rook, and my queen is under attack. My bishop is under attack, and my opponent already has two pieces pointing towards my bishop. So it's very important you always reevaluate the position. You are not stockfish. Sometimes you are going to make mistakes. So it's very important you always reevaluate the position. So maybe moving the knight here, trying to move the knight here. Let's say I move the knight here. I think opponent can still go into the square and get some trade. And every trade here is music to my opponent's ear. Every trade right here, music, loud music to my opponent's ear. I don't like my position. I don't like my position. I think I should just withdraw back. I'm burning time, too much time. I want to go back here. This knight landing here is trouble. So maybe we go here. Don't want the knight landing there. Let's go here. And the knight still land here. Okay, if the knight lands here, I can capture here. I really want to support this pawn with a pawn. That's one thing I want to do. Hello, Nick Vicent. Welcome to the channel. How did the tournament finish? I had to leave last night. I played badly. I just could not. I finished with 6.5 points. Not my worst, but far from my best. Far from my best. I think my worst performance in this tournament, is 5 points, finishing with 5 out of 11. So yesterday I finished with 6.5, which is not my best. I think my best is 8.5. I think I've scored 8.5 before. 9 point, maybe not. Oopsies, bruh. Opponent really wants this trade, and who am I to say? Who am I to fault my opponent? Because if I'm playing as black here, I would also be looking for trades. Because every trade here is music to my opponents here. But I think finally I can get to play a move like this. I should be happy. I'm looking on playing a move like this, trying to attack this. Doesn't really do much for me. I see my opponent planning a move like this, but I'm just going to bully the evil knight. Say there, evil knight. You have been too evil. Go away. Oopsies. Don't like that. I feel like going here. Or do I get anything with that? This guy just wants trades. Bro, stop with all the trades. Stop with all the trades already. The guy just wants trade, and if I'm the one, I also would just want trade. Because with every trade on the board, position just becomes easier for my opponent to convert. At the end of the day, opponent is up a pawn. We really need to register that at the back of our mind. Opponent is up a pawn. I went for a goofy gambit, and I'm playing in 1900, so the guy knows some things about chess. Maybe I should not play it if I get a strong player. It depends on the strong player. If I'm playing in 1900, I might be able to get away with it. I might be able to get away with it if I'm playing in 1900. The opening phase doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter too much if I do not blunder. If I can survive the opening, I should be okay. Like the Von Henny Gambit is a gambit that if your opponent knows what they are doing, you're not coming out with any advantage. Like you can see in this position now, this is the middle game and I'm already down a pawn, so I'm trailing, but I'm playing in 1900 and I have like 200 rating points. I'm higher than this player with like 200 rating points. That should count for something. Oopsies. Oops. Ouch. Okay, I think I have to come back here. Opponent is threatening to capture here. This guy's full of tricks. Guy is full of tricks. So the evil knight now is just holding on to everything in my position. It's high time I kick this knight away. I wish I have a bishop here so that once this knight goes here, I just sack here and say, there, evil knight. Move away. A move like this is something I'm looking at playing. Something I'm really considering. I also want to put the pressure on my opponent's clock. Put some pressure on my opponent's clock. When my opponent gets low on the clock, guy is just going to give me a piece or a pawn and I'll just get back in the game. Yes, if you want to play me, just send a challenge. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. Guys, burning time. Burn time, bro. Burn time. When you are down material, you want to play fast, but while you are trying to play fast, you also want to play accurate. Playing too fast and not accurate is begging for trouble. Let's not beg for trouble. Okay. I think I might see some of my opponent's plan. Let's go here. Let's bully this. I think my opponent is coming here. I see that happening. Let's go here. I want to keep as many pieces on the board as I can. Let's go here. I don't want my opponent going here. I don't want my opponent going here because it attacks this, and if that happens, I think I might just end up losing a pawn here. Yes, I might lose a pawn or give up the bishop. I want to hold on to many material as I can. Hold on to all my pieces. Let's not trade more pieces here. A move like this comes to mind so that I can maybe play a move like this and try to go checkmate here. Guys, we cannot afford a trade here. We cannot afford a trade, yeah. A pawn push here looks very tempting. I'm just going to capture here. I'm no longer downward pawn. And just like that, I'll no longer be downward pawn and the position is just equal. So a pawn push here looks very tempting. But let's see. Is my opponent going to play a move like that? Okay, opponent doesn't. Opponent doesn't. Want to watch out for my opponent's plan. I think opponent might want to land here. That might be a plan. I'm not just going to kick the evil piece away. I think I'm just going to play a move like this and say evil knight. Evil knight, stop being an evil piece, go away. A move like this now is asking for trouble. I'm just going to grab the piece and say thank you for the piece. Oopsies. Opponent wants a trade, guys. This guy wants a trade. Guy wants a trade so badly. Guy wants a trade so badly. I do not really want a trade. Problem here is that let's go back here. Let's hit this queen. Let's gain a tempo on the queen. Go away, evil queen. Looking at gaining on that tempo on the queen again. Look at it, guys. Opponent has okay, I'm looking at playing a move like this. Why am I even playing that? Just trying to get my queen on a very active square. Think I like that. Opponent might end up pushing pawn here. Or something a sacrifice here comes to mind, guys. Sacrifice here really comes to mind. Sacrifice here does nothing for me. Does nothing for me. If opponent captures here, if I capture here, opponent can even play a move like this. Everything is defended. And even if I sack the other rook, opponent just replace it with another knight and everything is defended. Opponent can even, okay, not like that. I wanted to say opponent can even capture here and that position is okay. If I capture here, opponent is going to force a queen trade. The queen trade we do not want. That is asking for too much trouble, guys. But if we are not asking for trouble, what are we doing? Let's create chaos. Let's create chaos. Also, pushing pawn forward comes to mind. Oh my goodness me. I wanted to create chaos, but this is too much chaos. How did I do this to myself? I can force a draw. Ouch, I do not like this. How did I do this? I was pushing too much. And I was also just trying to flag my opponent. A check here is devastating, guys. I can force a draw at the very least. And doesn't do any of that. And he's simply saying, let's give back. Let's go here. I'm just going to capture here. And then I capture here. Don't think I have an issue with that. I do not have an issue with that. Down material here. Also, a move like this comes to mind, but opponent has a check here, which is trading material. I do not want to trade. Maybe we should trade. Let's trade, I guess. My king is still very exposed. That's a very exposed king. Opponent might play a move like this. Trade. Trying to flag this guy now. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just pure flagging skill. Just some flagging skill here. Wow. Just trying to deploy my flagging skills. Okay. That's an amazing game from my opponent. I cannot afford to trade. I cannot really afford to trade. Can I really flag this guy? That should be the $1,000,000 question. Can we flag this guy? Question. The answer to that question might be no. My goodness me. Guys, I'm lost. Oh my god. Oh sh. Oh sh. That's an amazing game. Oh, that's an amazing game. That's an amazing game. The movie is asking for trouble, but what am I? What's the Scandinavian? Okay, this is the Scandinavian. Let's go. I'm going to play the Gambit. Let's make sure the game is unrated. Let's go for a Gambit line. Okay, opponent is just offering back the pawn. And he's saying, bro, count me out of whatever Gambit you have prepared. Opponent doesn't know I have not prepared anything. Kai doesn't know I have not prepared anything. See some friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming. Let's go here. I'm looking at castling on the next move. This is not the main line of the Scandinavian, so I guess nothing much is going on here. This is not the main line. Maybe in a different game, I'll go for some mainline Scandinavian. I wanted my opponent to capture here, so we have some aggressive gambit on the board in the Scandinavian defense. This is called the Blackburn Gambit. Let's leave it at the Blackburn Gambit because Blackburn Glustabua Gambit. What a name! What a name! What a name for a gambit! I wanted to flag that guy, but guy had like a minute on the board, and the guy is just going to destroy me. The position was just too equal. It was just too easy for my opponent to win. Position was too easy for my opponent to win, and the guy converted it very well. Converted the position very well. A move like this, that's asking for trouble. Just going to weaken the king side. That's just going to weaken the king side. So I do not see my opponent playing that. I'm looking on playing a move like this, just trying to put some pressure over here. But usually capturing this pawn is not something. It's usually not something you want to do. But in this case, I think I can get away. If my opponent allows me, I can get away to capturing a pawn here because that will be attacking this. But you can see what my opponent played. So if I go here now, even if I capture this pawn, I'm no longer attacking this, and I'm really asking for a lot of trouble. I might even get my queen trapped. So let's be careful. Let's stay away from that. A move like this comes to mind, but I'm not sure what I'm gaining with that move. That pawn doesn't really need any defense. The pawn doesn't need any defense. The pawn needs no protection. A move like this, if opponent captures, I capture here, and opponent plays a move like this, we capture here, and we're looking at piling up on this while this is still under attack. That's going to work. That's going to work. That's going to trade a lot. That's going to lead to a big trade. It's going to lead to a big trade. I want to make sure I get something after the big trade. I can't ignore. I would love to ignore and just play a move like this and ask my opponent to capture it. Okay, at the least I'm weakening this pawn. This pawn looks like an isolated pawn. Although opponent can play a move like this in the future and have everything defended. And after the trade, opponent does this, double up here. If opponent goes here, I think I can get away with grabbing this pawn. I think I like that. Let's go. Opponent might just miss it now. Play some random move and just give up the queen. Happens. Do you have a FIDE rating? Now, I do not have a FIDE rating. I don't have a FIDE rating. I've not played in any FIDE rated tournament before. Obviously, I guess. If I've played in one, I will have a rating. I've not played in any FIDE rated tournament. It doesn't want that. I feel like capturing here does nothing. I feel like just doing this. Let's do this. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Just trying to put pressure here. Let's see how my opponent handles this. This knight is a very strong knight. I like the knight. Bro. What's that move? What is that move? What is that move, guys? What is that move? After I move like this, this is hanging and this is hanging. Opponent wants to sack. Opponent wants to sack. I wants to sack. In my guess. Guys, whenever you want to go for an in-between move like this, you always want to make sure your opponent doesn't have some other in-between move. Because instead of capturing here, I have another, I just have this simple move and you have two pieces hanging now. Yes, it's not the main line of the Scandinavian. I just played some sideline. I played some sideline, which is a gambit. It is a gambit, and I have gotten destroyed in that gambit by someone that has actually spent some time studying the gambit. So I thought it was going to be the same thing here. Not really. Not really. Okay, I guess my opponent is thinking maybe after I move like this. What is my opponent really thinking? If my opponent plays a move like this, I can capture here. One good thing for my opponent here, one good thing that we have to acknowledge here is that I'm going to have a weak king side. And my queen might not be in best position like this. Okay, now I think I'm okay with this move. I'm not really capturing here comes to mind, but I think I'm okay with this move. Let's go here. Let's go. I prefer this move. Let's go here. I prefer that move because I really don't want to capture this because it's just going to leave me with a weak king. But if I have to, at the end of the day, it is a piece. At the end of the day, it's a piece, so I'm going to grab it. And opponent plays that move. So opponent is saying, bro, just go capture there. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. That is exactly what we are doing. Go away, evil piece. Opponent can go grab here. Ask me to grab here. Opponent can also play a move like that. And ask me to capture here. Okay, opponent, you can see after a single mistake, guys, this is what I want. This is kind of a mindset I want you to have. After you make a single mistake, you know you have made a mistake. You want to calm down. You want to calm down because sometimes after making those mistakes, you just cannot forgive yourself for it. If I can put it that way, and you just start making a series of mistakes. So after a mistake, you want to breathe in and breathe out and say, okay, yes, I'm losing. All right, let's try to play some chess now. And in some cases, you can make a comeback. In some other cases, you do not make a comeback, but at least you give your opponent a good fight. By playing a move like this, I can just capture here. And notice something, we just open up a discovered attack here. We just open a discovered attack on this piece. If my opponent captures here, that is music to my ears because I'm up 6 points of material. I'll be up 6 points of material, and not having the queens on the board would be something I wish for. Yes, if you want to play me, just send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. So you just started with one mistake, which is throwing in an in-between move. Very important. Very important. When you want to throw in an in-between move, you really want to make sure it's an in-between move that works. You really want to make sure of that. Let's go here. Opponent can go grab this pawn, and I'm looking at just coming back here just to defend my pawn, defend my knight. What if I just move away here? That also looks nice. Okay, opponent can just go grab. Opponent can get away with picking up some pawns. But I think a move like this should be better. That's what I think. Okay, if opponent captures here, I think I can ignore and play a move like this. Oopsies. Yes. If opponent goes capture here, I'm going to capture here. If opponent captures my knight, I capture my opponent's knight. And it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. This is why you want to calculate several moves ahead, and it's easy when you start looking at your opponent's likely move. I capture here now. Opponent thinks they have a piece. They grab here. I grab a piece, and opponent is saying, oh, that's another piece. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is hanging. Why this move looks very tempting? You always want to look out for your opponent's options. Want to watch out for your opponent's options. A move like this comes to mind. Guess what, guys? Opponent is going to sack the rook, but sacking the rook does nothing. So a move like this comes to mind. I really want to win this game, and I want to win it very quickly. A move like this comes to mind. Opponent just grabs here. I have nothing, because we trade here, and that's just going to be a trade. If I capture here, opponent is going to capture here with check, which is not good for me, which is not something I think I want. So let's go here instead. But then opponent can grab here. Told you guys already. Opponent might get away with grabbing a couple of pawns here. Let's go here. Let's keep this defended. What about a move like this? For a moment, I thought my rook is For a moment, I thought my piece would be trapped. I thought my queen would be trapped. Maybe trapped in some perpetual checks. Not perpetual like some repetition, but I don't think so. My opponent plays a move like this. I think I have a move like this, which is a nasty pin. Grabbing here comes to mind. That move does nothing. Also, playing a move like this comes to mind. Just trying to set up a baby tactic, but opponent is not going to fall for such a tactic. Opponent is not falling for such a tactic. So let's see. I really wish this worked. I really wish that move works, but opponent had a check here. All right, Sam says, just send a challenge. What is that move? 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 I really feel like capturing here. Maybe capturing here doesn't work. I feel like sacking here, and after my opponent plays a move like, I'm looking at capturing here and just playing a move like this. Just putting pressure here. And then put more pressure there. So let's go here. Also, a move like this looks like it works, but my opponent can play a move like this, and there's nothing going on the board. Let's go here. If opponent dares to capture here, we are just going to land a check here and land checkmate here, up here. So let's see how opponent handles this. That should be a brilliant move. Chess.com, give me my brilliant. Give me my brilliant. Let's see opponent plays a move like this. Oh, I'm just going to land a check here, just a win. I'm looking at playing a move. Oh my goodness me. How did I? What am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I think our trading there is first. What am I doing, guys? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. By the way, this is still completely winning. This right here is still completely winning. So position looks sad, but I think I should easily convert this one. Distraction, distraction, distraction. I wasn't paying attention to the board. I got distracted. Distracted. If opponent goes here, the position is still completely winning for me, and this is checkmate now. That is checkmate. Look at that. That is checkmate. Let's go. Let's make sure the game is unrated. Okay, the game is unrated. Let's go. Sam says you can send your challenge next after this. Okay. Let's do some gambit. Let's do some gambit. Let's play gambit. When I'm playing beginners, I don't like playing a gambit that is too sharp and just ending the game very quickly. But this is called the Danish Gambit, where you give up 2 pawns for massive lead in development. Massive lead in development. How do we even go about this? How do we go about this? I think protecting this pawn might not be a way to go. I think this is a move. And if opponent gets greedy and capture this pawn, opponent is asking for trouble. Let's see. Problem is I'm usually very rusty in these gambits because I do not play them a lot. I feel like just sacking here does absolutely nothing. But I think we can play a move like this. A check here comes to mind, and then a check here, and just picking this up. That should be a move. But I wish I have something else. I want to castle here, but if I castle here, it is GG's, guys. Okay. Yes, it is GG's. Opponent has him. If I castle here, my opponent knows some things about some attacking ideas, has some attacking ideas up their sleeve, I would just be in serious trouble. If I castle here, let's say I castle here now, just trying to defend this pawn. Opponent has this evil move. And opponent is threatening checkmate here. Opponent is starting another attacker here. And before you know it, I was the one playing some gambit, trying to go for some attack, but I'm the one getting attacked. Oopsies. Oopsies. Opponent doesn't capture. Let's say I go here now. I know of this, I know of that move. So that's a move we want to be careful of. What about a move like the opponent just hit me with a checkmate here? So opponent did not accept. A move like this, this guy is actually playing some chess here. I think we can get away with playing a move like this. This is looking good. Wow. This is this is full-blown chaos. Let's castle. Let's castle here. I wanted to attack my opponent, but I'm the one getting viciously attacked here. Viciously, guys. I'm getting viciously attacked. Opponent, this cannot be fair. Opponent, this right here cannot be fair. Why are you viciously attacking me? Dear opponent. I'm down 4 points of material here, but I think at the end of the day, I'm playing a 500 rated player. At the end of the day, I'm playing a 500 rated player. But the guy actually put up, the guy is putting up a very good resistance. Let's see. I see some friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming. Okay. Guess the mistakes are coming in now. Or maybe not. I think so. I think the mistakes are coming in. Told you guys at the end of the day, I'm playing a 500 rated player. Don't know if I should jubilate here. Don't know if I should. Oh my goodness, opponent can force a queen trade. My goodness me. Guys playing some chess, I won't lie. Guys playing some chess. Look at the speed. Oh my goodness me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Am I winning? I have no idea what is going on the board anymore. Am I still winning? My God. What am I playing against? Oh my goodness me. Wow. Wow. I'm probably not playing a 500 rated player. I am probably not playing a 500 rated player. I really want to still play this on and see where we get to. But everything is losing here. A move like this, opponent can trade, and after the trade, land a check here. Opponent is not even thinking, and I'm getting destroyed. Guys, not even thinking, and I'm getting destroyed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do we continue playing this game? Or should I just resign? What am I even going to play here? What am I playing here? Maybe this is like checkmate in 5 or something. Or maybe some checkmate in 6 on the board already. The problem here is that my opponent has a check here. And checkmate follows here. Just in case you are wondering, justice play on. Justice play on, but what am I playing? A sacrifice here doesn't really seem to do anything. A sacrifice here looks like a move I can try. This move looks like a move I can try. Ask my opponent to trade, but I think I should still be getting checkmated. That's good. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Wow. Wow. Pro Max Bank, if you are watching, why do you do this? Why do you do this? All right, you got your win. Don't know what that is going to change for you now. Let's get a game going. I think I already accepted. Let's go. Okay, the community Freestyle Friday will be starting in about 24 minutes. Stockfish investment funds. Ow. Okay, the guy is going for the Sicilian. Let's go for some open Sicilian. Let's put my opponent's knowledge to test. When does this tournament start? The community, I think it's starting in about 24 minutes. That is the community Freestyle Friday. Capturing here comes to mind. Asking my opponent to capture here, and then I capture here. This guy is playing this weird, but what is going on? Bro, capture here. That is what everybody plays. Why did you play that move? Why are you playing what everybody is not playing? Why are you playing what everybody is not playing? Play the main line. Guy is getting me with some lines that are not the main line. Okay, move like this. I'm looking at going for, just trying to go here. And it's going to be a very nasty move. So opponent cannot really afford to allow that. So a move like this, opponent doesn't really want to allow, but opponent allows it. And I'm just going here. Threat here is to land a check here and just come back. Just land a check here, come back, and opponent has a piece. Opponent has a king that is stuck on the center of the board, but at the end of the day, this is going to be an end game. Okay, I think I like a check here. I like a check here. And then we hop in here again. Exactly the same idea in mind. Exactly the same idea in mind. Land a move like this, and it's a fork, bro. Oh, the guy is defending well. Guy is defending well. Bro, stop defending well. Alright, let's go here. Okay, guys, what do we know about pinned pieces? Sam says, I used to tell you, before you play a move, this move is a very natural looking move. I understand the reasoning behind this move, but before you play the move, it's a logical move from your end. But before you play it, you want to pause and ask yourself, what is my opponent's likely response? What is my opponent likely going to play? And just like that, you might find this move. You might just find this move. So which is why you always want to take a pause. Quick pause. Ask yourself, what is my opponent going to play here? And it's going to save you from a lot of blunders. It's going to save you from a lot of blunders. We can capture here again, another pawn. A check here comes to mind, but let's just go capture here. I really want to capture here because it weakens my opponent's king side. A check here, I'm not sure what I'm really getting with that. Okay, I think a capture here comes to mind. I think a capture here is strong because it comes with a tempo on my opponent's rook. So just like that, just by playing one logical looking move that is bad, position is bad. So which is why you always want to pause and ask yourself, what is my opponent likely response? This move, every chess player here is going to understand. The even knight is actually trying to cause some problems in my half of the board. Let's kick it away. But the problem is that after I move like this pawn is not defended. You lose this pawn, and you're just going to lose this, lose a lot of, you are losing how many pawns now? Maybe 2 or 3 pawns. And the position is just completely losing. So very important, take a break, pause, ask yourself, what is my opponent going to play here? And you have solved a lot of your problems just by pausing and asking, what is my opponent going to play here? Now I feel like playing a move like this. Put pressure on the evil piece, go away. The check here doesn't do as much as I would like it to do. Check here, opponent just comes up. Let's play a move like this. What if opponent responds like this? Well, that's bad because I just play a move like this. The bishop is under attack, this is under attack, and that's losing another. That's losing material again. Another thing is that this rook is not really contributing to the game. Let's play a move like this. I don't want this piece moving forward. Let's just make sure the piece is as useless as it can be. A move like this comes to mind. I want to land a check here. We do not have that check. A move like this I would like to play. We also don't have that. Sacrificing here comes to mind. Just an elegant sacrifice that does nothing. A move like this looks okay. Wanted to say looks like opponent's choice. I want to play a move like this. Oopsies. Oopsies. A check here first. And then moving away. Don't really like that. If opponent wants to trade, do we have an issue with that? Probably not. If I go here, opponent just captures here. So that's not a move we can play. That's not a move we can play. But if opponent is trading, we are happy. That's one thing. Dear opponent, if you are trading, we are happy. Every trade here is music to my ears. Every trade here is music to my ears. Give me the trade. Give me the trade. But opponent knows not to trade. Because when you are down material, you don't want to be trading. So opponent knows that. All right, let's land a check here. Go away. Trying to kick this evil piece away. A move like this comes to mind. And I think I'm looking at this move. I'm also looking at this move. Trying to land a check here. So the check doesn't really do much. So now we are just trying to convert a winning position. If opponent plays a move like this, a check comes to mind here. Opponent plays that. I like to pretend I understand that. Maybe I don't. After a move like this, after an obvious move like this, where are you going? This is what I'm saying, guys. You always want to look on your opponent's next move. After an obvious move like this, what are you playing? Now the knight is trapped. Always, Sam says, you always want to watch out for your opponent's plan. You want to move forward and say, okay, I'm going forward. Let's play a move like this. But you want to ask yourself, what is my opponent likely going to play? What's my opponent likely response? I think I can capture here. What if opponent captures here? That's going to be a trade for one. But I'm looking on the getting something else. I have to make sure I'm defending this square. That is important. And if I play a move like this, I'm losing material. If I play a move like this, I have everything defended. Opponent can go attack. Opponent can just go attack me. Opponent can go attack me here. Can see I'm pausing and taking my time. So let's say I play a move like this. If opponent goes attack me, I feel like playing a move like this, but opponent can just capture here. And no, trade here, and after the trade, capture here, and opponent is chilling. Capture here. What if we go here? Opponent is just going to hit me with this fork. Not a fork I want to see on the board. I can capture here with check. But I think I can ignore and just play a move like this. Because if we are trading, we are happy. If we are trading, we are happy. And asking this rook again. Asking this knight again. Where are you going? Knight is trapped. Knight right there is trapped. There, evil knight. Where are you going? Look at that, guys. That's the reason the knight is trapped. Not because the knight can't go back there, but because if the knight goes back there, we are going to capture here. And we are chilling. A move like this looks very interesting, but I'm just going to capture here. And I think I'm happy with what I'm seeing on the board. Dynamite, thanks for following. Thanks for following the channel. Thanks for following. Yes, the next game I'll be playing is going to be a blitz game. It is going to be a blitz game. If I play a move like this, I see my opponent capturing there. But let's trade. Do we trade? Let's trade. Yes. When you are winning, trade. When you are winning, trade. A move like this, opponent would love to play, but there's a pin there. So, because there's a pin, opponent can't really play that. Let's go here. We have to watch out, guys, before I end up getting hit with a back rank checkmate. So we need to watch out for all of those. Okay. Let's go here. Is my opponent not getting checkmated? Isn't that checkmate? That is checkmate, guys. That is checkmate. Please send me an unrated challenge. Let the challenge be a blitz game. Please let the challenge be unrated, please. I see some blitz challenge, but it is rated. Okay, I see an unrated one here. Let's do this one. Am I about to play another 500 level Magnus Carlsen? Am I about to play another 500 Elo Magnus Carlsen? Yes, you did not play the Sicilian very well. You did not play the Sicilian very well. Opponent is going for the Scandinavian. Let's see what my opponent knows about the Scandinavian. Oh my goodness. Why is everything? What's going on? Okay. Let's go here. Dynamite. I'm taking the challenge at random. Dynamite. Is that Dynamite? Yes, Dynamite Harry. I'm taking the challenges at random, so can't really say. Can't really promise that I'll take your challenge next. That's the issue. Because if I don't take your challenge next, that's where we get some kind of reaction. Like, bro, you said you are going to take my challenge next. So I'm taking the challenges at random. Sometimes if I see someone has sent challenge so many times, then I might just say, okay, let's take this guy's challenge now. But Dynamite, this is what we do on this channel. I can't break 400 LO. Help. Stop hanging pieces. Stop hanging pieces. Stop hanging pieces. Okay, now I think I have a move like this. I think at the end of the line, we should be winning. We have to watch out, guys, for blunder something. At the end of the line, we should be winning. We should be winning this rook. So opponent did not play the Scandinavian very well. If you are going to play the Scandinavian, you want to follow opening principle, but in the Scandinavian, when your opponent is playing a move like this, it's usually very dangerous. You want to make sure you can push this pawn here so that your queen can go back here. In the Scandinavian, that's one way to go about it. You want your queen to be able to go here. I think we can just go here. I feel like, can I trap the queen? A move like this, evil queen is going away. I feel like playing a move like this, but then opponent has a check here. So let's land a check here. Grab this piece. And now a move like this is strong. The problem is that opponent has a check here. And it is a solid check. I do not like the check. I have played for a good minute and understand how the game works. Yes. The 400 rated player, play more chess, stop, those one move blunder, you really want to stop making them. I want to stop making one move blunders, and it is the order of the day in your games. If you're a low rated player, one move blunders, or not taking advantage of your opponent's one move blunders, it's just the order of the day. Your opponent makes a mistake, you are not taking advantage of it. Your opponent hangs a piece, you are not taking advantage of it. All right, let's go here. Where's this queen going? I'm looking at trapping this. I'm looking at going here. The problem is opponent can capture here. And one of my plans is just to capture here. That is one of my plans. That's one of my plans. A move like this looks interesting, but that's an interesting blunder. That's just an interesting blunder. And a move like that, bro. What's that move? You should have a queue system. Yes, I've tried to create a queue system. Problem is try automating it several times, but I was not able to automate the queue system, which is why I stopped using the queue. Bro, what if I just go here? Isn't this trapped? What about a move like this? The evil queen goes here. But a move like this, if the evil queen goes here, the queen is trapped. So I think a move like this wins the game. A move like this, opponent has this check. So opponent going to find it. Okay. I want to land a check here, it does nothing. I want to capture here, it also doesn't seem to be doing a lot for me. A check here comes to mind. A check there. What about a move like this? Let's go here. Let's see how my opponent responds to this one. I think that should be a better move. That right there should be a better move. A move like this comes to mind. Asking my opponent, this is under attack, what are you doing? So I'm looking at playing a move like this. I think I should win material here. Oh my goodness, I'm not. Ah, that's a sad blunder, guys. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's a sad blunder. Okay, it's time for us to castle, guys. Time for us to stay away from the chaos on the board. I just forgot that my bishop was hanging. Okay, that's not good, bro. That's not good. Wait, what did I even play? Yes, this is not good. And that's because when I capture here, it comes with a discovered check. That's the reason the move is not good. That move is not good. A move like this, I won't be surprised to see. Okay, move like that. I'm looking at this check. We don't have it. Let's castle the king. Check here comes to mind, but I think I like a move like this. Let's see how my opponent handles this one. Capturing here just allows this spin, but I think this is what I'm trying to set up here. That is what I'm trying to set up. Also, a move like this comes to mind. That is what I'm trying to set up. I can go capture here. If opponent captures here, we capture here. Okay, I'm looking at a check here. If the king goes here, that's going to be a fork. But do I have checkmate? What if I go here? Is the king escaping? Okay, if the king goes here, I think we can capture here with check. Is that checkmate? No, the evil king is going back here. So I think we can go here. Let's go here. So opponent is left. Okay, opponent is left with this move or this move. Opponent can't go here. My queen is defending that square. So opponent is left with this move or this move. And if opponent goes here, a check here comes to mind. We'll have check here and checkmate here. Okay, we have check here. Okay, let's go for the easier checkmate, which is this. Check, and it's going to be checkmate like this. Let's do this checkmate. All right, guys. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone. I'm done taking challenges with viewers for now. I'm done taking challenges. 4 knight scotch for white Karukan. Okay, I guess that is for somebody else. Just make sure you're not blundering pieces. The opening phase of the game is just the opening phase of the game. After the opening, there's still a lot of games to be played. Yes, just follow chess principle. Make sure you're not blundering your pieces. Make sure you're not going for some early nasty attack. Sometimes you get a cheap win. You might play 10 games and you get some cheap wins going for those early attack. Dynamite. It's not like I just sat down, not accepting any challenge and just watching. I was actively accepting challenges from viewers. So Dynamite, try my best to play as many games as I can against viewers. But now I want to play in the Community 3-0 Thursday, Community Freestyle Friday, which is a chess.com tournament that is starting soon. On Thursday, usually on Thursday, I play viewers for like 4 hours, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours to 4 hours. So on Thursday is actually a day where I have a lot of time to play against viewers. But usually I used to play against viewers for like all right, Dynamite. Guys, I understand your frustration, but what can I say? What can I say? If we even have a queue, you join the stream late, you won't be playing. Royal Panda. Hopefully I get to play you some other time, Royal Panda. Yes, next time, Royal Panda, next time. The Dynamite guy. Hopefully I get to play you some other time. Just that we have limited time to play against viewers. Let's hop into this tournament before I end up missing a round. Okay, let me turn off the challenge. Freestyle Friday. Another name for Freestyle Friday should be Chaos Friday. Nobody knows what is going on the board. In the Freestyle Friday, nobody really knows what is going on the board. It's just chaos, chaos, chaos. All right, Royal Panda, the pleasure is mine. Hopefully I get to play you soon. Let's just try to grab some space on the center of the board. And one thing in the Freestyle Friday, in Chess 960, is that you always want to watch out, because you might just be trying to just develop your pieces, and all of a sudden your opponent just move their queen to some random square, and you are getting checkmated. It is that crazy. It is that crazy. What is this move? I'm looking on playing a move like this. Opponent is not going to allow me, I guess. What was that move? I really don't understand that move. All right, let's do this. At least I can pull my queen here. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Capturing here, not really. If my opponent plays a move like this, okay. I think I like a move like this. I wanted to say I'm winning. I'm not really winning material. I wish I'm winning material, but not really. So we are going here. Just hit this. Where's the queen going? Okay, the queen can go here. That's good. That is good. Queen can go there. A move like this, I'm just going to hit my opponent with a move like this. If we are developing pieces, we are happy. Okay. Let's just develop and gain a tempo on the queen. That cannot be bad. Gain some more tempo on the queen. Do we trade here? Oh, for a moment I thought that was a fork. For a moment I was about to be happy and say we have a fork. I think we can play a move like this. If opponent push pawn forward, thank you. Just grab the queen. So let's see how my opponent responds to this. If opponent plays a move like this, I think we can... Okay, I think we can just capture here first. What if we capture here? Doesn't look like my opponent can really get away from it. So let's just capture there. Check here comes to mind. Let's go land a check here. If my opponent captures, be my guess. My opponent doesn't capture, we go back here. At least opponent is no longer castling that king, which is kind of something I want. Capture here comes to mind. Capture there, we do not have. So what is really going on here? Crazy position. A move like this I would like to play, but opponent is happy to just grab here. So I'm also looking on just playing a move like this. Where do I even castle to? I'm not sure. I don't think I can castle here. I think that is asking for trouble. Guys, I'm done playing against viewers now. I'm playing in the chess.com community Freestyle Friday. I think after this game, I'm going to turn something off. Let's go here. I need to find a way to bring my rook into the game. At least the rook has to participate. Oopsies. Oops. What was that? Where's the queen going? Queen would love to keep defending this, but I'm not seeing how they keep defending it. No way to keep defending it. Go away, evil. Yeah, evil queen. Go away. Wait, what? How did you castle? This is chess 960. Nobody knows what is going on the board. This is chess 960. Let's go here. I'm trying to stay away from this pin. I'm also looking at just playing a move like this. Put pressure here and maybe try to continue to put pressure like this. Go away. Opponent might play a move like this. The problem with playing a move like this is that this is no longer going to be defended. So let's see how my opponent handles this. Wow. That's a bad move, guys. Guys, do you see why it is bad? That's because we know that pinned pieces only give you an illusion of defense. I'm running low on time. I have to be fast. I just captured a knight now. If opponent captures, I'm going to capture something. What if opponent push pawn? I think I can play a move like this. So let's see how opponent handles this. Let's go back. If opponent push pawn, I just go here again. So I have absolutely no issues on the board. Go here. Go here. I'm running low on time. I need to start moving fast. I don't think I have an issue playing like this way. Okay, that was not really good. But the move doesn't really do much for me. If opponent captures here, it just weakens pawn structure. I need to gain some time. There's 2 seconds increment, so I'm not getting flagged. Really not getting flagged. Oops. For a moment, I thought my opponent would just capture there, not this guy. I won't be surprised to see that. Won't be surprised. Okay. At the end of the line, my pawns are just going to be too fast. Let's stay here. This is completely winning, bro. Find the resign button. I was a 1000 rated player, but okay. Guys, if you're a beginner here watching, this is how you deliver queen checkmate. Your queen is now a knight. You land a check here. Okay, my opponent made the job easy for me. A move like this is begging for draw. A move like this also begging for draw. Let's go here. I think this move allows my opponent to move like this. So you want to watch out for stalemate. You want to watch out for stalemate. Okay, now opponent is getting checkmated. That's checkmate. Want to watch out. Want to watch out for stalemate. Okay, I wanted to quickly, let's see if I can quickly do something here. Guys, if you're watching this stream, you're here to smash that like button. What are you waiting for? I can't send a challenge. That's because I'm no longer taking a challenge. That's why you can't send a challenge. I'm no longer taking a challenge. I'm no longer taking challenges. Let's quickly update this. Okay, I've gotten paired. Gotten paired. Playing on 1800. Might just get blown off the board. Except nobody knows what is going on here. Let's go here. This is move 2. This is move 2, and if opponent is not paying attention, the rook is trapped. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Chess 960 is crazy. This is move 2, and opponent's rook is just trapped. Although the game is far from over, that's one thing. Game is far from over. Game is far from over. Let's go. How do I trade? How do I trade? I don't think I really care about my bishop here. I seriously don't really care about my bishop. I have to watch out for this check. Just going to be a very nasty check. A move like this also doesn't really do much for me. And let's go here. Move like this, opponent is grabbing material. A move like this, opponent plays a move like this and they have this. Opponent is trying to hit me with very nasty stuff. If I go here, where's my knight going? A move like this I'm very interested in playing, but maybe a move like this, but it does nothing as well. Told you guys, opponent is looking at playing all kinds of moves. Let's go here. Let's keep this rock solid. A move like this we do not have, but we are actually stopping this knight from maybe bouncing into my position. A move like this feels like a sad move to play. I think I'm going to play it. I don't want this bishop to be too active on these light squares. Mind you, I do not have a light square bishop. Now I'm looking at capturing here and pushing pawn forward. I'm looking at capturing here. And after the trade, I push pawn forward with ideas of coming here. Opponent captures this way. There's no need capturing here. I can't even draw arrows. If I capture here, opponent can play a move like this. This diagonal is going to be too soft for my liking. So let's play it this way. And this has to move. Has to move. Where's it moving to? Maybe not really. Maybe they can play a move like this. Oh my goodness. For a moment, I thought my queen is gone. For a brief moment, I thought my queen is gone. Go away. I won't be surprised to get it with a check here. We did not get it with that check. I think I want to capture here. I'm able to attack this piece. The piece would be lost. A move like this looks like a nice move. What about a move like this? What if we play a move like this? If I capture here, opponent captures here, it's coming with something I don't like. What if we go here instead? Almost. Is this not trapped? Okay, it's going away. Trying to finish my development. My God. Ouch. Ow. I was up material, but I just stopped thinking about my opponent's plan. Ouch. I just had to move away. That was a pin that we cannot allow. Just wasn't thinking. Let's resign. Let's resign. This guy actually gave me a game. Guy gave me a game. Let's see. I thought I was winning that. One mistake was more than enough. One mistake. All right, actual black. Have fun. Have fun. I got hit with a nasty fork. Very, very nasty fork. Let's spectate some other games. This should be GG's. This right here should be GG's, or not yet. Here's the king going. King has a square. Okay, they can also capture here. A check here. They are just going to block here. Going back should be dangerous. Just trying to go back should be dangerous, but a check comes here. The knight can go back to defend. Okay, the knight doesn't go back. Oopsies. That is hanging now. Queen trade is going to be forced. The king is forced here. Maybe not even queen trade. Oh, you can't capture here, because if you capture here, that's not really checkmate, but check here. And we see a resignation. The game was over already. Yo, can I play next? Yes, I would like to play you next, but we are playing in a tournament right now. I'm playing in a tournament now, so I'm not taking challenge now. I'm no longer taking challenge. Let's go and take a look at what is going on in a different game. Let's see what is going on in a different game. Let's see what's going on here. This guy is with 14 seconds. The guy is not getting flagged. The guy has all the time in the world because there's always 2 seconds increment. Okay, for a moment I thought that was a free rook. Kind of surprised. But what's going on here? Who is winning? White has 3 pieces. Black has a million pawn. I think that's the problem here. A move like that doesn't really do anything. I think at the end of the day, this is going to be lost. Checkmate is threatened here. Uh-oh. Okay, you don't have to capture. Don't have to capture. Okay. Trade. This is going to be a draw. Okay, the guy resigned. 1800 rated player resigned. After a move like this, if you play a move, you lose. If you move anywhere, you lose. I think I should be getting paired anytime soon. Wow, someone just followed on Twitch. Thanks for following, Captain. Captain, thanks for following. Happy to have you in the channel. Okay, There's one more game going on. Let's see what's going on in the game. Who is winning here? Oh, the 1600 is completely winning. It's not even close. We have a check here. We have a check here. That's a rook. I finally found your resign button. Hello, hello. Seeing you from Ama stream. All right, Captain. Oh, I guess you saw me maybe drop some message in Ama stream. Okay, I'm playing with the white pieces again. Nothing serious going on. Let's go here. What do we really have here? Let's go here. This pawn is kind of weak, so you need to watch out for that. Not even seeing what I can play. A move like this, opponent can capture, and my queen is not defended. That's a problem. Let's go here. Maybe opponent plays a move like this, but that's bad because I capture here and my opponent's queen is not defended. So these are little details you need to watch out for. Okay, now my opponent's queen is defended. I would love to just attack this somehow, but I can't. If my opponent push pawn forward, maybe I just push pawn forward, and this bishop is kind of dead. Is my own bishop dead? My own bishop is also looking at the wall here. My own bishop would be looking at the wall there. Let's go here. A move like this I'm looking at. Maybe opponent push pawn forward. Wow. For a moment I thought I had this. Wait. Okay. My pawn was actually in the way, and it's not like I really have anything there. I want to trap this, but it's not getting trapped. Not getting trapped, but let's try to bring our pieces into the game. So I'm hitting this bishop. If my opponent lets me, do I capture? Okay, I think we can capture here. Hit the rook. Opponent did not want me to hit them with this move. Let's see how opponent handles this. Okay, give me the evil rook. Give me that evil rook. If I capture here, I worry about my opponent playing a move like this. If I capture here, opponent is going to capture with something else that I do not really appreciate. A move like this, I'm not seeing what I get with that. Let's go here. Maybe a move like this. Maybe capture here. Oh my goodness me. Move like this no longer works. Let's go here. I need to find a way to bring this bishop into the game. Maybe a move like this and just put in the bishop here. Position is so disorganized. Move like this does not work. A move like this looks like what we should play. Defending this way, and I'm threatening to play a move like this now. Opponent might play a move like this. Crazy position, guys. It's a crazy position. I think I get 2 pieces for the rook. Oh my goodness, look at that check. Oh, that's if I capture with my queen. That means if my opponent captures here, I think I have to capture this way. I have to. Because if I go capture with my king, opponent lands that check. Very important we capture with our queen here, because opponent has this check, and it is a very nasty check. A move like this does not work. A move like this, opponent has a check coming. Oh, I don't like my position, guys. Okay, I thought opponent had some. Yes, opponent has some check, yeah. For a moment, I thought there's no check. Opponent has some check there. King is forced here, and I can no longer castle, which is the sad part. The sad part is I can no longer castle. Trying to castle manually, guys. Trying to castle manually. Opponent can play a move like this. Opponent has a move like this. I'm looking at just going here next. So let's go here. Trying to castle manually. I think it's working. Opponent has a move like this. Opponent has a move like this. Okay, I think I can play a move like this then. Wow, position is crazy. I'm looking at playing a move like this next if my opponent lets me. So let's see. A move like this comes to mind. A move like this, opponent is just going to trade. And if I go here, opponent just checkmate me here. Opponent just checkmate me there. So that's not something we have. But if opponent plays a move like this, at least we are trading pieces. At least we are trading. At least we are trading. So if opponent 1, 2, okay, 3. For a moment, I thought I had. Opponent plays something else. Opponent plays something else, like a move like this. I think I have that. Okay, let's trade. Trying to trade. Also, why are we not trading? If my opponent trades here, I'm happy. Opponent is not trading. I have to keep this defended. Maybe a check here would have ended the game instead of defending. I just want to be careful and not get flagged. I think a check here would have ended the game. Opponent is offering a trade now. With the knight locking around like this, you have to be careful not to deliver stalemate. I have to be very careful not to land checkmate, stalemate. I have to be very careful, and I guess we are very careful. Very careful there. Can I play next? We are playing a tournament now. Look at the message in the chat. Currently playing in a tournament now, so you can't play next. Oops, I've gotten paired. Let's what do we start with? What do we start with? Let's go for the center. Okay, so this is round 4. Let's go. Playing some kind of pushing pawn forward comes to mind. Does nothing. Does nothing for me. Let's play it this way. For a moment, I am thinking about some fool's checkmate there, but there is no fool on the board. No fool's checkmate. I don't really like the position I'm seeing here, but I guess it's too early to start saying anything. Then I try to play a move like this, but I'm looking at just playing a move like this, just trying to break the pin. Let's play a move like this. Castling here comes to mind. A check here looks like an interesting move. Opponent can block this way. Opponent can block all kinds of way. Let's castle here. Look at that castle, guys. Castle just invites trouble. What if we play a move like this? What if we play a move like this? What is opponent going to play? The knight has to move. Let's grab space. I'm looking at doubling this up. That's something I'm looking at. Let's see where my opponent moves the knight to. Though they can move the knight forward here, I think I can just go capture here. I have no issues. Capture, capture, land a check here. That should not be bad. Okay, move like this. Let's go here. Now the threat is simple. Capture here. My opponent plays some random move like this, but opponent might play a move like this. I'm going here. If opponent plays a move like this, I have no issues. I don't think I have an issue on the board. If opponent captures here, I can trap the piece. But do I really want to trap that piece? My king is just going to be completely exposed. King is going to be completely exposed. King is going to be completely exposed. A move like this. Let's see. That move is bad now. Oops. It's not as bad as I want it to be. I wanted to say, okay, I can capture here, and I'm getting away with it. Problem is, if I capture here, that is defended by this piece. A move like this doesn't really seem to do much for me. A move like this, think that move does a lot for my opponent. Let's line up with this. Opponent is saying, bro, rather stay away from that. All right, let's go here. Oopsies. Oh my God. I just blundered, guys. I just blundered a full piece. Oh, it's not okay. I have this move. Luckily, I have this move. I would have been a full piece blunder. Oh my God. That would have been a full piece blunder. Capturing here now is not like, it's not a move I would like to play. Opponent captures here. Just have a lot of pieces pointing towards my king. It's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty. A move like this, opponent would like to play. A move like that, opponent decides to play. You can trap this piece this way. But opponent has this move and the piece is escaping, I guess. Let's go here. Let's just try to unleash all my pieces. Okay, opponent can play a move like this. I'm looking at just opening up my pieces that have been too dormant for my liking. Okay, opponent plays that. Oopsies. For a moment, I thought that was a free queen. For a brief moment, I thought that was a free queen. I think that should be a free piece because after I move like this, where's my opponent going? This is under attack. This is under attack. So always want to watch out for your opponents in between moves. That should be decisive. Although I think my opponent can capture here, and after the trade capture here, an opponent is saying the game is on. So that's something my opponent can do. That's something my opponent can do. What about moving this knight somewhere random? And if you okay, I can always capture here with check, so I have no issues. I have no issues. So when the dust settles, I guess I'm up material here. The dust settles, I guess I'm up material. Go away, evil queen. Isn't that checkmate? Isn't that checkmate? That's checkmate. That is checkmate. Opponent missed it. Opponent wanted to create a loft for the king, but the king is going nowhere. King is going nowhere. King is going nowhere. Let's spectate a different game. Let's see what's going on the other boards. Oops, this is lost. That is lost. Let's see what's going on here. This is also loss for white. How many round is that? Okay, we are in round 4. We're in round 4. Round 4. What is really going on here? Is this equal? What? It's also a check, yeah? A check here would have traded the queens. If that was the aim. If the aim was to trade queen, a check here would have traded the queens. Oopsies. I think I might run out of time. There's no other check. And this is under attack. I think a check here. A check there wins the piece. Oops. Wow. That was a crazy position. Check there win the piece. Because now here's the king going. Here's the king going. The problem here is that you cannot capture it your queen there. Okay. It's my turn to move. Let's lock in. I like to play a move like this. That's a free queen. So we have no business giving up a free queen. A move like this. Trying to stop my opponent from marching forward. Let's go here. A move like this, I think I can capture here. My queen is not my. Okay, I'm also looking on playing a move like this. The ideas of landing a check here. Opponent is lucky, guys. Opponent is lucky that they have that move and have some other squares they can move to. Let's go here. I'm looking at maybe landing somewhere here. A move like this comes to mind. Just trying to bully this piece away. If a piece land here, that's free piece. That's free pawn. That's a free pawn. That's a discovered attack waiting to happen. The opponent doesn't let it happen. Let's secure that. What about a move like this? I think we have to play a move like this then. Our position is nasty. Had to have that. We had to find that move so that if opponent captures here, I can capture here. Had to find that move. A move like this is going to follow. So let's see. I have this nasty pin, but I think it's just a pin. Is it just a pin? Playing a move like this comes to mind. If opponent plays a move like this, then I think I can play a move like this. So let's say I think a move like this opponent would like to play. Okay, so a move like this tries to defend. Doesn't really defend, I guess. Doesn't really defend, I guess. A move like this doesn't defend. Because I'm just going to play a move like this. And if opponent goes capture here, this pawn is no longer defended. So we can capture this pawn. Is that magic? What's that magic? What was that magic? Let's say we play a move like this. How is my opponent responding? Capture here. Capture. Okay. What if we just go capture here? Go away. Oh, that check is kind of, oh, it's very nasty. That was a very nasty check. That was a very nasty check. Opponent captures here, be my guess. Opponent might say if you capture here, I'm going to capture here, but I think I have a move like this, and that's a very strong move. That's a very strong move. So this is my plan. I think opponent might play a move like this, but okay, move like that. What if we just capture here? Do I have an issue with that? Let's trade the queens. I think at the least, very least, I'll be up material. At the very least, I should be up material. Also, that's not a very happy. This bishop is a very sad bishop. That's going to be a very sad bishop. Oh my god, what am I doing? Taking advantage of the pin here. A check here comes to mind as well. So let's see. Look at that checkmate. This is the only move available for my opponent, and it's going to be checkmate in one. I'm not taking rated challenge. I'm not taking challenges from viewers now. I'm not currently taking rated challenges from viewers. I'm just playing. I'm playing in the chess.com community 3-0 Thursday. That was a crazy game, but I came out on top. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. That's a pawn. That's a pawn. A move like this would have been a better try, I guess. Okay, now this is completely over. This is just completely over. This other pawn is running to victory. That pawn is running to victory, and white might be looking for the resign button here. White might just be looking for the resign button. If you're watching this stream, you're here to smash that like button. Now is the time. Like this stream. Wow. How is black not even? How is white not even getting checkmated? Yeah. That's a check. That's a very nasty check. And regardless of where the king goes, check. Okay, I wanted to say it's checkmate next, but not really. If the king goes here, it's not checkmate next. A check here, the king can come here. But what about a check here? The king is forced here. Okay, playing this guy. Let's try to win. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. And the opponent is just trying to blow my piece. I remember there was a game I played against this guy where my piece was just dead straight out of the opening. I had a dead piece straight out of the opening. My queen is it's a very sad queen. That's the definition of a sad queen. My queen is the definition of a sad queen. Looks like I want to play a move like this. Trap the queen. Not really. I think I prefer a move like this. Am I even castling too? I like to squeeze my opponent positionally. I would love to. A move like this doesn't really do well. If I castle, no, this is not going to be defended. A move like this doesn't do anything for me. Let's go here. This bishop is kind of sad, but I think opponent can play a move like this and the bishop will no longer be too sad. Wow. Talk about a crazy position. Not sure how the castle works, but it was a bad castle. I wanted to just castle away from the trouble on the board, but castling was just terrible. This game is very difficult. Chess 960 is very difficult. I just wanted to castle. I thought I was castling away from chaos, but not really. A move like this, opponent can capture. Let's try to create chaos on the king side. Just wanted to castle to safety. If it was a long castle, maybe I had no issue. Short. If the castle was a short castle, I think I would have had no issue, because then I'll be able to move. Capturing this way is asking for trouble because opponent plays a move like this and I'm pinned. So that's not a move we can play. That's not a move we can play. Opponent push pawn. I'm going to key that bishop. That's the plan. Key the bishop. Kill the evil bishop. Right. Let's control this file completely. Move like this. I'm not seeing what I gain with. Let's go here. A move like this comes to mind, but opponent can capture here. Now we're losing that. I don't think I want to lose that. Let's play this. Maybe a move like this. Only I had castled correctly. Only I had castled my king correctly. I'm looking at just landing in a piece here. That's something I'm considering. Landing a knight, a rook there, a bishop there. Let's go here. If I capture here, check, opponent captures. I capture here, check, opponent captures. Oh, don't seems to have anything. But if I play a move like this, opponent capture. Opponent seems to be cooking something I do not like. Let's say I play a move like this. Opponent captures here. I think I can capture a check and capture here. So if I play a move like this. Okay, what if we just go here? Opponent can capture. Not something I like as well. That bishop is coming to life. I hate that bishop. Okay, let's say we play a move like this. If opponent captures here, I capture with something else, and this is still under attack. I think I like this. Problem is I cannot capture here. That is the problem. Problem is I cannot capture because the moment I capture, I'm just losing a key defender of my rook. Oh my goodness me. I would love to play a move like this. It's not working. It's not working. I really hate that it is not working. Move is not working. Sadly, it is not working. Painful, painful, painful loss. Let's say we sack here, land a check here. It's getting us nowhere. Let's say we sack here, opponent captures, I land a check here. I'm getting nowhere with that. I just got flagged. I got flagged. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just got flagged. King not safe. think opponent's king was perfectly safe. Maybe my king was not too safe, but I was down material. Which is the issue. Try to create a lot of counter play, and I succeeded in creating some counter play, but it was just not enough. Out of 6 rounds, I have 4 points. Maybe not too sad. Let's see what's going on here. Oopsies. Wow. I think this is a forced draw now. Not really. Is not taking it. Move like this. Okay, I wanted to say traps the piece. It doesn't. Okay. The check here is not checkmate. I have to stay away from too much checks. That's one thing. That's where blunders happen. When you allow too many checks. A check is coming here. Okay, we can capture here. I think we can capture here. It doesn't. That's a check. No, I think it's going to be a threefold repetition. The guy is trying to play a move like this. It's going to be a repetition. It's going to end in repetition. That's a draw. Guy fought for the draw. Fought for the draw so badly. Round 6 is starting soon. This is not the easiest game to lose. Just hoping for a mistake here. That is what is happening here. Hoping for a mistake. But while hoping for a mistake, I have to be careful. While you are busy hoping for a mistake, I have to be very careful. Oh, and the mistake happens. That check would have won this knight, bishop. That check, okay. Look at that. Thought we would see this move. There's a check here that wins material. This is not an okay. There's a check here. There's a lot of missed win here. A lot of missed win here. There's a lot of missed win here. That's a check. Wow. Crazy position. Hey, I'm not able to send challenge. I'm no longer taking challenge now. I'm done taking challenge. I'm playing in a tournament now. Okay, this guy is really strong. The guy almost defeated the 1700. Yes, a 1500. So, guys, not a push aside. We need to watch out. Play the chess well. I'm trying to grab space on the center of the board, but let's see how we go about it. A move like this, maybe a move like this. Let's go here. I want to play a move like this. For a moment, I was checking to see if the queen is trapped. Queen is not yet trapped. Queen is not yet trapped. And a check here comes to mind. Just trying to trade here. Let's go check here. My castle here. Go for some opposite side castles. Let's go here. I think I like this. I see my opponent pushing pawn. Push the pawn. I want my opponent to be pushing pawn on the king side. Opponent doesn't do that. Let's go here. A move like this is coming soon. A move like this is GG's, so opponent need to be careful. I think opponent needs to move this bishop so that the knight can come here. But opponent does not move the bishop, and that is GG's, guys. That is GG's. But the opponent can move the bishop that way. Oh, opponent can move the bishop that way. Okay, opponent can capture here. No, I guess I got excited too early. Move like this should follow. I have to be careful not to blunder material, guys. What if we go here? Opponent might be interested in trapping my piece. Let's say we go here. A move like this just wins my queen, so we can't play that. I would love to play that. We cannot. Oh, when it matters, the guy is back in the game. Guy is back in the game. Guy is back in the game. Also close to winning that. Problem here is my queen is trapped. Okay. Yes, if my opponent captures here, the bishop is coming out. My opponent plays that. Bishop is not coming out. So where are we going? I feel like going here, but not a move we have. A move like this, I'm not sure what we are getting with that. Okay, a move like this I like. I'm looking at castling here. That's what I'm going to do. And then start going crazy with the pawn here. Start going crazy with these pawns here. If my opponent push pawn, I'm happy. Because I just go back and the center is locked. If my opponent plays this, I think I'm going to capture here. Looking at playing a move like this next. A move like this also comes to mind. Let's see. A move like this, I won't be surprised to see. Just trying to gain a tempo on my queen, on my rook piece. I don't want to lose that pawn. Honestly, don't want to lose the pawn. Let's defend the pawn this way. A move like this we need to respect because it's just threatening to play a move like this and win this. Okay, I think I'm going to play a move like this now. A move like that doesn't work because of this move. And just going to get my piece trapped. Let's go here. I see my opponent pushing pawn forward. Capturing here I don't have because of this move. So if my opponent push pawn forward, I'm looking on just playing a move like this. If I capture here, I'm losing my queen. What if I just push pawn forward? Okay, let's go here first. Wow. Opponent plays a move like this. I think I'm happily just going to capture here. I should be okay. I really want to capture here, except I can't. Okay, move like this I'm also considering. Opponent captures here, I capture here. And let's see how opponent handles this. Grabbing here comes to mind. Grabbing there, we do not have. I think we can capture here with check. Okay, I was looking on just grabbing here with check. I think we have this move. Check. And then we can capture here. I almost missed that tactic. That is just me. I have to be careful before the game ends in a draw. I think I can even sack, can I? I sack material for the draw. Can't I just sack? I have more pawns. It should be winning for me. Okay, we do not have to sack. Opponent resigns. Opponent finally found the resign button. Wow. Finally found the resign button. Wow, wow, wow. Do I have to be your elo range? No. You don't have to be within my elo range, but I'm not currently taking challenge now. That's it. I'm not taking challenges now. We have 4 more rounds to go. We have 4 more rounds to go. Is pushing pawn here going to work? Not really. Just go here. Go here. Uh-oh. That's a trade. That's a fork. Oh, he missed it. Go for the fork, bro. Oh, go for the fork. The game is winning. End game is winning, yeah? Push pawn. Go for that. Okay, doesn't. End game is winning there. think let's see what's going on here. Someone is getting flagged. Look at that checkmate. Look at that checkmate. Wow, I've been blocked by this user. Wow. Okay, we have a 1700 here. Let's start try to win. I'm designing this pawn. Always want to look on your opening next move, last move, and in this particular position, you need to start looking at your opening move from move one. From move one, you need to start asking questions straight from move one. Pushing pawn forward next comes to mind. Move like this also comes to mind. Asking my opponent to trade. Let's go here. My opponent captures, I just capture here. My opponent doesn't capture. Can we play a move like this? I think we can. I'm also looking at just playing a move like this. Just grab a lot of space. Grab space. I have to watch out for my opponent hitting a check here. Very important. A move like this, we might get hit with, which might just be a strategic sacrifice, pawn sacrifice. Is my opponent willing to go for that? Because if my opponent doesn't do that, I'm looking at just pushing pawn. I think at the end, maybe my opponent can play moves like this, just to ask questions. So it's possible. But a move like this, I'm very tempted to play. But these evil knights are hopping forward. I'm also looking at just playing a move like this, just trying to remove one of these knights. Opponent just plays that. Stop everything. Okay, so let's play a move like this. A move like this, opponent capture, I capture. I like to land a check here. Opponent can block with whatever piece they like. And block, and there's really nothing much going on. Feels like we are going to double this up. If I'm able to double up the pawns here, maybe my opponent might use this file to try to attack my king. That might be a plan. But if I double up these pawns, if I'm able to double up those pawns, okay, opponent can still castle here and still be fine, but maybe the double pawn should not be too bad. Okay. They might be trying to do exactly the same thing to me. Let's go here. Opponent doubles up, we can capture here. A move like this comes to mind. A move like this also comes to mind, but then opponent can just go capture here. A move like this doesn't seem to do much. What if we just go back here? That's kind of a sad move to play. What if I go back here? That's also a sad move to play. I'm losing a pawn. Let's go here. But now this rook is not really contributing to the game. My rook is not really contributing to the game. I'm looking at this move for real. But opponent is not going to capture. Opponent is just going to move away. Oh, now I can no longer move this. Yes, that might be a plan. Move like this. Now I can no longer move. What if we go here? I can no longer castle now, which is sad. Opponent captures, I capture here. Opponent is spoiled for choices, that's a problem. And I can no longer castle. So maybe I don't know. I may be the one not really interested in trading the queens, I guess. Trading material here. Problem here is I cannot really trade. I cannot really castle. My goodness. That was almost a blunder, guys. That was almost a blunder. Opponent has to be careful. A move like this traps the bishop. Bishop might be getting trapped because after a move like, where is this bishop going? There's no need to capture here. If I go capture here, opponent is pinning me. So, can't afford to get pinned, I guess. Yes, we cannot afford to get pinned. Oh my goodness me. Wow, I won. I won. Wow. Position got crazy at the end. I lost the advantage, I guess. Oh, well, not really. My pieces are so active. A move like this is coming. My pieces are just too active. Pieces are too active, guys. Pieces are too active. A move like this is coming, followed by a move like this. Position is not the easiest position to win. And that's a win. That right there is a win. What is going on here? Capturing here. Sacking there. That simplification looks nice, but this pawn That is the issue. So a move like this comes to mind. The check here follows. Move like this. Okay, now that's a piece. This might be decisive. This right here might be decisive. Just go up. Push, push, push. I think these 2 pawns are going to take black to victory. White to victory. Go forward. Grab. Win. And this pawn is running. That pawn is running. Can we challenge you? No, I'm not taking challenge now. I'm currently not taking challenge. Okay, playing a 2200 that already has 8 points. Chess.com. Out of everybody on 6 points, why are you giving me a 2200 with already with 8 points? That is crazy. All right, let's try to beat this 2200 up. What does that move do? Not too sure. Let's go here. Looking at grabbing space on the center of the board while also I think I'm looking on playing a move like this and probably castle here. But let's see how it goes. A move like this, asking my opponent to push pawn may also not be bad. I feel like connecting my rooks. Maybe opponent wants a very locked positions, but maybe I also don't have an issue with a very locked position. I have massive space on the center of the board. I'm looking on a weak grab. I think I want to push pawn forward. And I think I want to capture here and just... We can also play a move like this, just keeping everything the way it is. Opponent captures, maybe we capture here. Or capture here. If I get a draw in this position, I don't mind. I don't mind a draw here. The guy I'm playing against, this guy might be 2800 or some 2600 in some other rating point. Let's push pawn here. Pushing pawn comes to mind. A move like this also comes to mind. So what if we go here? I want to play a move like this, but what am I getting? I can capture this way. I want to be very careful how I approach this position. A move like this comes to mind. A move like that we don't have. Oops. The moment I thought I was getting trapped. I'm looking at keeping it solid like this. Is that going to work? But then I might be looking at a move like this, saying at the end of the day, they capture this pawn. But that looks interesting, but if opponent captures here now, I think I can capture here. Or I capture here. A move like this also comes to mind, trying to go capture here. If my opponent queen stops defending this. I won't be surprised if my opponent offers a trade. Or plays a move like that. What if we go here? What if we go here? Hitting this and looking at this pawn. Opponent can defend, but I guess we are just walking in slowly. I want to castle, but castling might just be a way to invite trouble very quickly. Castling might be a way to invite trouble and invite it very quickly. If I had gone here, I think my opponent has a move like this and some kind of checks, kind of annoying checks. Opponent captures here now. I think I'm swinging a rook here. Opponent doesn't capture. I feel like swinging a rook here regardless. So let's swing this rook over. What if I just go capture here now? Ask my opponent to do whatever they are going to do and just capture here. Okay, the problem with capturing here is that opponent can capture here with check. That's the problem. That move I played it in a haste. Look at that check. I've been avoiding all of this. Is that a piece? Is that a piece? I've been avoiding all of this. Look at that check. I've been trying my best to avoid all of this. At the end of the day, I just missed one check. Painful check. Oh, I should have just captured. That was autopilot. That was autopilot. Justice, why are you not even capturing here? Let me know why you're not capturing there. Right. I give this game my best. I gave this game my best. That's a win. That's a win for my opponent. I gave the game my best. Two more rounds. Can I score 8 points? Because I would like to score 8 points. Can I score 8 points in the next 2 rounds? And that's a win. 1 on time. That right there is a win. See a friend request. Keep the friend. Okay, this game is still going on. Okay, you can't really do that. Would love to push his pawn, but you can't push the pawn as well. Okay, doesn't work. There's no check here. Okay, this is looking like a draw. I have to be careful. Okay, you can push pawn forward. And then push pawn forward, but I think the king going to be too fast. Back to the same position. Okay, feels like trying to show that the king, trying to show that black's king. Going to sack the pawn, sack the knight, and it's draw. Just sack the rook, and the game ends in a draw. Study begins. I think I remember you. That'll be another day. All right, let's go here. Let's see what my opponent plays. I have to watch out for this. That's a check we want to watch out for. Let's go here. A move like this also comes to mind. Let's see how my opponent handles this. I would like to go here. Opponent captures here. And then I go here, but it doesn't work. Let's go here. If opponent captures here, I capture here. The knight has to move. And we have a move here coming. I think I have an issue with that. Let's go here. If opponent captures, I'm just going to capture here. I have absolutely no issues. Grabbing here comes to mind. Grabbing there, we might not be interested in. Do we castle here or castle here? Castling here just gives my opponent a target, I think, but not castling. How do I get my other rook into the... Oh, that's a queen. Give me the evil queen. Give me the evil queen. That's a queen. Give me the evil queen. Give me that evil queen. Our study begins. I'm done taking challenges for today. That will be another day. I'm done taking challenges for today. Give me that evil queen. And guys, it's very important that whenever you hang a piece like this, another tip, whenever you hang a piece like this and maybe immediately you hang the piece, you just realize, oh, I just hung my queen. Allow your opponent to find it before you resign. That is if you intend to resign. Just allow your opponent to find it, move before you resign, because in some cases your opponent might just not find it. And if you resign, you won't know if your opponent is going to find it. So you hang your queen like this. Wait for your opponent to find it. My opponent realizes immediately that they just hung the queen. But opponent did not resign. They were waiting for me to see if I'm going to find it. And immediately I found it, they resigned. Which is how you really want to approach, how you really want to do it. Danny, thanks for subscribing. Yes, give me the evil queen. And the game is over. Won't let me send challenge. I'm no longer taking challenge for today. I'm done taking challenge for today. So the plan is to try to win the next round. Score like 8 points. What's going on here? It's some clash of the titans, I guess. Yes, smart opponent. I love your content. Olumide, happy you like the content. Really glad you enjoy the content. Okay, capturing here comes to mind, and that's exactly what Black is going for. And I think that's a free pawn. Give me the free pawn. I'm looking on moves like this, although that's just... Oh. Look at that. That's one thing in chess. Sometimes after a blunder, then comes another blunder. You can just capture here, you are chilling. Just capture there. If you capture here, Black is going to get 2 pieces for the rook, so you just have to capture here. Capture here now. Is the knight escaping? I believe so. The knight is escaping. Knight is escaping. The knight... Oh, the knight is not escaping. Wait. The knight is not escaping. Okay, what about a move like this? I think a move like this and the knight is escaping. Yes, I think a move like this looks natural, but it walks into this check. Bro, go here. Yes. Now a check here doesn't work. You just move away. And maybe going here, just trade. Your up material, you want to be trading. Yes, smart learner is destroying everyone. The smart learner, I played against the smart learner. It was a tight game, but the guy just slowly outplayed me. The smart learner is destroying everyone. Guy has played 9 games, has 9 wins. Smart learner is the Hikaru of Untitled of Community Freestyle Friday. Game is kind of far from over. Okay, move like this comes to mind. I see a move like this, but it's not like they are very interested in winning this pawn. Winning that pawn doesn't really give you anything. Okay, now they are targeting this pawn. Guys trying to slowly crawl into the game. Look at that. That's under attack. That right there is under attack. I have to be careful. A move like this comes to mind. I would have played a move like this, and if the queen ever stops defending the square, then we can just sack here. That's something. That's something. Okay, I see the knight landing here. But maybe a move like this, trying to stop the knight from landing there. That might be a move. Also, a move like this comes to mind, but that will be a free piece. That's also a free piece here. That's free piece everywhere. That's going to be free pieces everywhere. Now a move like this does nothing aside from just lose a pawn. Oh. For a moment I thought you can just proceed with this move, but the queen is under attack. There's a check coming here. There's a fork coming here. This is pinned. Okay, the guy saw it. The guy saw it because of that pin. Oopsies. This guy is crawling back into the game. Guy is crawling back into the game. Probably has crawled back into the game. Okay, there's a check here. But a check there now does nothing. Just capture the rook. Capture, bro. Oh, sh. Okay, now smaller check. Okay, for a moment I thought smaller checkmate is on the board. I have to be careful. Okay, guys, just making sure smaller checkmate doesn't happen. Push pawn. Oops. That's a queen. That's a queen. That's a queen right there. Give me the queen. Justice, I'll start learning chess 960. Hopefully I win one day. You have to be very strong to win the chess 960. You really have to be very strong. I think I think my best is I finish in 3rd place. That's my best. I finish in 3rd place. But this was not how your rate is has reduced. Are you talking about me? What do you mean by that? Okay, my 13 point. This is chess 960. That's why you are saying that. This is chess 960. My rating point should be higher than... My rating point is still 2200 rapid. But this is chess 960. Opponent wants a trade. Straight out of the opening. Opponent is begging for a trade. Let's go here. Where do I even move this? A move like this comes to mind. Now has to be careful. A move like that comes to mind. And the idea is simple. Land a fork here. But this is defended right now. So we do not have that fork. I really want to play a move like this. That's a move I really want to play. Trying to trap this, but opponent has this move. If I go, the opponent is going to capture. It is going to capture. Let's play a move like this. Let's just open this up. Opponent might play a move like this. We have to watch out, guys. Have to watch out for a fork here. Because while I'm planning to go land a fork, opponent might also be planning exactly the same thing. I really want to capture here. Just try to double up my opponent's pawn. That might be a way to go. That might be a way to go. Double up the pawn. And but opponent can capture here. And that will be an open file that opponent can use to attack me. Let's go here. I see my opponent trading here. See that happening? Okay. I feel like going here, but the opponent has some nice move up their sleeves. Let's say I go here now. A move like this was coming to mind. A move like this now doesn't seem to be doing much. Let's say I go here now. Opponent might be looking at playing a move like this. Let's try to centralize the queen. Let's try centralizing the queen. A move like this might happen. The opponent grabs there. I have to capture this way. If opponent plays a move like this, I feel like going here, going for some nasty pin or what have you. Except we don't have it. We don't have it. Let's go here. So now I can castle here. Just making sure I have that in my mind. I have that at the back of my mind. My goodness me. I don't want to trade queens. For some weird reason, I am feeling like the higher rated player here. So I see my opponent playing a move like this when I decline the queen trade, which I'm still going to decline. A move like this might be begging for trouble. Problem is that that rook. That's a problem. This sniper bishop, I don't want my opponent to open up any kind of discovered attack on me. That's not something I want. I think I'm going to grab here. Problem is, do I still want to castle somewhere here? That's a problem. Do we still want to castle there? Have I gotten myself trapped? That's a pawn. Let's go grab it. I think I've gotten myself trapped, guys. I've gotten trapped. Haven't I? Haven't I gotten trapped? I really want to play a move like this so that my knight can escape. Knight is trapped. Knight is looking for ways to put pressure on my knight. I see it. This is a critical position. Opponent is taking their time. Guy is taking his time. Very good. Ready to grab here. That looks like a pawn. Be my guess. Putting pressure here. I'm also going to grab this pawn. So that's like 2 pawns now. That's a win. And that right there is a win. That is a win. 8 points. 8 points. 8 points. This is one of my best performance. 8 points is one of my best performance. That is good. That right there is good. And I'm in third place now. But we have this player. Is this player? I'm in third place now. Am I going to finish in third place? My highest performance is third place. Am I going to finish in third place? That's my highest performance in the Freestyle Friday. Will I finish in third place? I'm in third position now. Let's see. Let's see this game. If this guy wins, the guy is just going to. The guy is going to finish in. Is the guy winning? Okay, the position is equal. But if the game ends in a draw, the position looks equal. Or maybe not equal because oopsies. Game might end in a draw. Wow. This knight can't really move. Knight can't really move. This is lost. Okay. Oh, but this guy is going to score 8 points if the guy wins. So that's what about my tie break? What do I have as tie break? I have 46. I think not going to work. This knight just cannot move. The moment you move the knight to any of these square, black is going to trade the knight, and it's just GG's. A move like this does nothing. Push pawn. And that's GG's. Am I still in third place? Wow, I'm still in third place. Am I going to end in third place? I'm still in third place. Even though this guy finish with 8 points. I'm still in third place. Am I going to finish this in third place? Let's see if I finish third. Okay. Okay, this other guy. If this guy is able to win, I just okay, but the guy is not winning. The guy is not winning this. This one is over. There's no way you are winning this. Just checkmate your opponent and rest. The guy is not delivering checkmate. That should be checkmate, but not this guy. Okay, finally. Did I finish in third place? Wow, finishing third place. That is nice. That is nice. And wasn't expecting I would finish in first place. That is nice. Guys, we have come to the end of today's stream. I'll be ending this stream now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube and you're here to smash the like button, kindly help me smash that like button. Smash the like button now. Josh, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. And guys, with that, I'm out.